what's up? I'm Chuck.
I'm David.
I'm Pierre.
I'm Sebastian.
I'm Jeff, and we're Simple Plan.
The first job I ever had actually was in my last year of high school, and the principal thought it was going to be a good idea to get the students to watch over the gymnasium every night and clean it. So that's what I did.
I was a dishwasher. Yes, I was a dish boy.
I was a writer, a journalist for the Free Weekly paper in Montreal.
I was actually a clerk at a bowling alley. I was providing people with their dirty shoes, picking them up and cleaning after them.
The first job that I ever had was working at McDonald.
No, we're not gonna waste another moment in this town.
Even if that first job was not that great, I had a lot of friends that were very, very cool, and you know what? I think it's important for your first job to make you grow and understand, you know, your sense of. You need to develop a sense of responsibility, and
You know, I think you have to make the best of it, and that really makes a big difference. You know, when I worked as a dishwasher, you know, even though it was a crappy job and didn't get paid much, we had fun doing it, you know.
When the restaurant was closed and stuff, we, you know, we could do some stupid stuff.
Yeah, I have great memories of working at the paper. I'm glad I did it. It's a good experience.
Sorry, 'cause life won't wait. I guess it's up to you.
I do believe in the mantra, whatever, you know, do whatever it takes, because
We used that as a philosophy to get this band where we want to get to.
It was always about do whatever you have to do, you know, like
We've always been very, very hardworking.
we've done some crazy stuff. There's times where we thought it was kind of hopeless, we had no chance, but we just kept going and kept going.
we did everything that we needed to do to be where we're at. You know, we played very, very small shows in the early days. We traveled with a van.
And sleeping on people's floor, and
If we had a show somewhere and a show somewhere else, we'd take whatever flight we could.
the end justified the means. And if it meant going through a rough time, or if it meant like kind of, I don't know, had to put all your money into making demos for the band or in the studio or buying equipment or going on tour.
I don't see anything as being an obstacle, you know. You just gotta do what you gotta do.
And if you have passion, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like you're doing that. What you're doing is purpose. You know, it has a purpose. So I think that's kind of the attitude. We just try to bring a lot of love and a lot of passion.
If you want to succeed in anything in life, you always have to give it everything you got, and it's 150% or you're never going to succeed.
While you try to play it cool, you can hide behind your stories, but don't take me for a fool.
I think when you start out and you have a dream, you have to work really hard to achieve it, and really just talk to people around you who are doing the same job, or try to reach out to people who do, and try to see what it really takes to get where you want to get to.
I think that if you put all your heart in whatever you're doing, you'll succeed. You know, you'll get to where you want.
You always got to give your best, you know, and that makes a difference. And it's the way that you act that one day will kind of change your life.
I think that having dreams is really, really important, because if you don't, then you don't really know where you're going in life. And somebody that's starting out that has a dream is just to give it all you got, really. And, you know, a lot of people are going to tell you that whatever you're doing is not going to work out.
Accept the fact that you might fail, but to get up and keep doing it and keep doing it better.
And just to try to pursue that dream and try to make it happen.
Don't take no for an answer. Don't let people bring you down. Just aim for the stars. It's okay to dream big. It's okay to have a vision. Even if people think you're crazy, you can do whatever you want, honestly. You just have to put your mind to it and work hard at it.
You can tell me that you're home by yourself.
One of the things that I enjoy the most with this band is before we make a record or before it comes out, to sort of write down a list of goals of stuff that I want to accomplish, and one by one to kind of get them done.
It gives you something to look forward to. It gives you, you know, an ambition. Like if I can just get to this next thing, then we'll think about the rest.
But if you don't have goals, you could just give up in the middle of a project. But if you've got something in mind, just
Try to split it up in parts, you know.
You need to see the big picture. You know, you need to see what you want to do. You need to see the stepping stones to where you want to get.
You have to set goals first and focus on one thing at a time, because or else you'll get discouraged, really, you know. And
it could get tiring, it could get long.
Goals are what are going to actually keep you going for it, and keep you seeking what you really want to get.
No job is a bad job because you gain experience and you learn something.
Everybody's different, and some people might have interests that you don't share.
You can always learn from everybody. Like you can always get something and
It builds character, you know, it builds who you are, it builds who you will be.
It's just a means to get somewhere, you know. You have to, life is like, you know, you got to go through your stepping stones. You can't start on top. You got to start from the bottom and work your way up. You know, I think that every job will teach you something.
Your love